So, how were the European wasps for you last season? As a hobby beekeeper, it didn't go too well for me. I lost both my healthy, robust beehives to the European wasps. It was a very sad and frustrating experience as I didn't know what to do, as there was very little advice to be found. My business partner and I, after many trials, have developed this new and unique feeding station which we have called Durga. Now, let me show you how Durga works. There are 3 stages to setting up Durga for the European wasps. Firstly, you take Durga and see the handle underneath? You turn it to unscrew the base from the pot. Then you take your lure and you place it in the middle section here. A lure can be chicken, beef, liver, or last night's leftover meat. We have chosen to work with a meat lure as we do not wish to attract other creatures, such as bees, to Durga. Now carefully take Durga and screw both pieces back together. Placement of Durga is crucial. Keep Durga away from children and animals. An ideal location is away from human traffic areas. It is best to take your time when you are choosing a location, as Durga works best if not moved around. Depending on your circumstances, you can put Durga on the ground or hang it up. What we are doing is introducing Durga to the European wasps. By placing lure only into Durga is encouraging the wasps to get used to Durga being a reliable food source in their foraging environment. The odour of the lure will also attract the wasps to Durga too. This is why we highly recommend regularly inspecting Durga and ensuring there is plenty of lure inside. The more wasps around, the faster the lure will be eaten. We recommend checking Durga just on dark when the majority of wasps will be back in their nests. Check Durga every 1 to 3 evenings to replenish the lure. Stage 1 is repeated until during the day you can visibly count from a safe distance 20 wasps at or around Durga. A count of 20 wasps is an indicator that there is enough wasp activity to move on to stage 2. Retrieve Durga from the outside location. Wearing rubber gloves, prepare your workspace. On a flat surface out of the wind, place several sheets of newspaper. Place Durga on the workspace. As in stage 1, you take Durga and you turn it to unscrew the base from the pot. Remove the lure and discard. Using an old plastic squeezable sauce bottle and cutting the centre out of the spout for easier pouring works, although using anything that creates or has a spout will work. Wearing rubber gloves, take the permethrin powder and carefully fill the channel on the outside up with the powder. Take your time when doing this because the aim is to try and not get any of the powder in the centre circle where the lure goes. If you do happen to spill any powder where the lure goes, we recommend that you dampen a paper towel and carefully wipe the powder off this section. The reason for this is that we need to keep the lure pure because we want the wasps to keep coming back and feeding. Then, as before in stage 1, you take the lure and place it in the middle, using tongs so as not to contaminate the meat with permethrin powder. Remember, a lure can be chicken, beef, liver, or last night's leftover meat. Now carefully take Durga and screw back together. Return Durga back to the exact location you were using previously in stage 1. Tie a knot in the plastic bag and dispose of in the appropriate manner. And for more safety advice, please read the side of the permethrin container too. Dispose of rubber gloves and make sure to wash your hands afterwards. We recommend checking Durga just on dark when the majority of wasps will be back in their nests. Check Durga every 1 to 3 evenings to replenish the lure and top up the permethrin. You may notice tiny footprints in the permethrin as the wasps are having to walk over the powder to exit Durga. What is happening is that the wasps are carrying the permethrin powder back to the nest on their feet. The powder will, in small subtle amounts, not only kill the wasp in about 10 minutes with the powder on its feet, but it will have walked the powder around the nest. Eventually, permethrin powder levels will be high enough in the nest to destroy it. Did you know that Durga can also assist you in finding wasp nests? For maximum results, it's all about the lure, the permethrin, the placement of Durga, and finding and destroying the nests manually. When the season is over and no European wasps are present around Durga, it's time to pack the station away. Wearing rubber gloves, prepare your workspace. On a flat surface out of the wind, place several sheets of newspaper. Take Durga and unscrew the base from the pot. Put the pot to one side. Working over the newspaper, carefully turn the base upside down to remove the permethrin powder and lure. You may have to gently tap the base on the newspaper to ensure all the powder is removed from the channel. Take a damp paper towel and wipe the inside of the channel to remove any powder residue. Taking a new piece of damp paper towel, wipe the lure section to remove any food residue. Carefully wrap the powder and lure up in the newspaper and place in a plastic bag. Tie a knot in the plastic bag and dispose in the appropriate manner. Dispose of rubber gloves and make sure to wash your hands afterwards. Now carefully take Durga and screw both pieces back together. Store Durga away from contact with food, children and animals. The following season, Durga can be reused, repeating stages 1 to 3. This 3-stage process will help you control the European wasps in your location. We must be responsible and take the appropriate action to control this introduced pest onto Australian shores and keep our countryside safe and healthy. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you enjoy your European wasp-free outdoor living.